Hello, my beautiful kings and queens. Welcome or welcome back to Tea with Naisha. And remember, we do everything here with a cup of tea. So go ahead and take a sip, and let's jump into today's video. Okay, as you can see here, I am back in this book. We are on a new page and some new stickers. So we are going to create a spread. Another spread in this back to school series. So we're going to go ahead and take a sheet out and we're going to move the book out the way. Yes, this sheet does have something on it, but guess what? That is what some good old-fashioned whiteout is for. So we are going to go ahead and wipe this out like so, and boom, there it is. Okay. So, what I have in mind for this spread is that, okay, before I open that drawer, I want to track the homework assignments that I provide my students. So, I want to be able to track that monthly because they will not receive homework all the time. Majority of the time, we're going to be doing classwork and discussions or projects, but the projects won't be monthly either. So they'll probably receive maybe 2 homework assignments out of the month and focus more on classwork and discussions. That way I can know that they are really learning the material that I am providing them. Because I do teach, well, this past school year, I taught 5th grade Bible, but this upcoming school year, I'll be teaching 6th grade Bible. And I feel like with that subject, you need to make sure, specifically for my kids, because we are at a Christian school, they are Christian students, that they are retaining the material and not just processing the material for a test or homework. So I'm adamant for kids in any type of school to retain the material and not just learning it for a test or homework assignment. So I feel like you can still track whether a student is learning the material by providing them classwork. I know a lot of people say, oh, well, how do you know if they're really learning if you don't give them homework? Classwork, asking them questions, having discussions. Like I learned over the past year that my kids love having discussions on assignments, especially like almost panel discussions. And they even like when they got an opportunity to ask me questions. So that's good. And you also, with schools in general, like they're not schools, I want to say education in general. We like to push the rhetoric of homework, but not every home is suitable for homework. And yes, I feel like homework should be a bonding time between the child and the parent, but that's not always the case for some homes. Some homes are so unstable that the child may not even be able to do their homework. Especially if the kid is homeless, living in a shelter, living in a car, living with family. May not always be a quiet place to study and do homework. Or they may have parents who did not go far in their education, who may not be able to help them with their homework. So we have to keep that in mind as well when we're giving out an overwhelming amount of homework, that the home life may not be suitable for homework. But that's my opinion. You don't have to agree with it. That's fine. We can agree to disagree. Thankfully, I grew up in a home where I was able to get help, whether it was from my mother or my sister or through my church, because my church did offer tutoring. So I was able to, you know, receive that type of help. And I also had teachers that were willing to help. Well, some teachers were willing to help. Not all my teachers. And I really wish, you know, the home life could be examined a little bit more for some of these kids when it comes to what we provide them. I know that's the role of a counselor or a school social worker, but sometimes it's hard because parents live in a fear of CPS, which in some cases, yes, CPS is needed and necessary, but in other cases, the parents just need some good old-fashioned resources. And I feel like because we as society are always trying to shield things and hide things from the world, we don't know how to ask for help when we need help. Or like I said, they have the fear of CPS, so they don't ask for help. But there are so many resources out here that are free. Like, there's no need for people to be starving right now, because there are so many churches who are offering free food with no questions asked. You can be lower class, middle class, you can be higher class, no matter what class you are, you can come get some free food. There's so many resources out there, and I feel like society is always hiding resources that is making it makes it hard for people to obtain those resources. Like, I can understand when you ask somebody, "Ooh, girl, where you get your shirt from?" Or, "Ooh, I like your sneakers. Where you get your sneakers from?" And they're like, "Oh, I don't know." Like, what are you hiding that for? It's not that deep. So if I have something someone likes, or if I know some places for free food or some resources that can be useful for somebody, I will give them that information. I do not care. It does not hurt me one bit. Why are we hiding that? That is so dumb. That is, first of all, it's not even dumb. It's childish. Because most time people who do this are grown adults. I'm telling you, grown people love saying they're grown, but be so immature. It makes no sense to me. I ain't got time. Like, you know what? Y'all got so many opinions on education system. Y'all probably like, girl, what kind of video is this? Like, the fact that free lunch has so many criteria, and free lunch is not set up like how it used to be when I was growing up. What they call it, free and reduced lunch. And it's like, reduced lunch is not even reduced lunch anymore. It's just as expensive as a regular meal. And it's like, first of all, why do our children have to pay for a basic necessity? Students have to eat. So I'm not understanding why you're making parents pay to feed their children in the school system. Because if they didn't eat, then y'all trying to call CPS. I'm going through my sticker book because I was looking for a label. Like, where are all of our tax dollars going to that parents have to pay for their kids to eat? I never understood that. I would love to do more research on that because it's just mind-boggling to me. And then you have kids who probably, these parents who make enough to pay for a lunch. It's like, do we really make enough, or y'all just saying we make enough? Like, what is your definition of making a stable income that we can afford to feed? We can afford to pay for lunch. Because I'm sorry, them meals be crazy expensive, and then they be disgusting. Like, let's be honest. I was on free lunch I was on free lunch, reduced lunch, and then I was back on free lunch. And let me tell y'all, majority of the time, our school lunches were horrible. And I'm not saying that to be rude. I'm saying it because it's the truth. So we don't have to pay for some horrible food. That's crazy. I'd rather pay for some good food. But we shouldn't have to pay for it all. It should come to us for free. It's not like we paying for the education. If we were paying for the education, then I understand that. Like if you were a private school kid, I understand you paying for lunch. But these public schools and that whole setup of you having to pay for lunch, I don't understand it. So if somebody can explain it to me, please explain it to me. Make it make sense. But then you're paying for lunch. And it's like, where is this lunch money going? Because it ain't going into them school books that's old as molasses. So where is it going? I'm gonna use black stickers for this spread. Yes, not. I'm about to go on a little rant because I feel like if you're paying for anything in the public school system and you don't see that money being funded into the actual school, where is the money going? I would like to know where that money is going. Is it going back to the state? Where is that money funded to? And see, this goes into my next spiel of teaching you what they should teach you in school, because the fact that I don't know where this money goes is something they should teach you in school. I could have lived without Shakespeare. I could have lived without watching Romeo and Juliet, The Count of Mercutio. I could have lived without learning the Pythagorean theorem. I could have lived without dissecting a cat in biology, which I didn't do because I didn't agree with it. I could have lived without doing squats in gym. I was putting down the wrong thing. But I do still need to eat. Okay, we're going to be spelling out homework. Like, some of the stuff I really would have wished I learned in school, like, I really wish we could learn some more adulting skills in school. My freshman year is the year they took away home economics. And I'm not sure if other states still offer it, but in my specific school, they stopped offering it. Which I don't know why. Some little person probably complained. You know, all it takes is one person to complain about something. They probably complained to the board and they was like, oh, we're gonna take this away. But I really feel like that course was needed, especially for kids who grew up in a home where they're not gonna be taught that. Why take it away? Because first of all, okay, it didn't make sense, because my specific school, it took out home economics but still had the family life class. I'm like, shouldn't this go hand in hand? You're teaching about family life and parenting tips and how to have a baby, but you take out the home economics class. Make that make sense. But then you have the family life class, but then you don't have a class on, or you don't teach us anything about opening a checkbook, or opening a bank account, balancing a checkbook, the importance of credit, debt. So I'm like, these are the things we could have learned. And if you don't want to teach us our freshman year, fine. At least do it our senior years, because many kids don't go off to college. They go where? Into the workforce or trade school. So it'd have been great to have this knowledge. I went off to college, yes, but I felt like I was prepared to go to college. Yet, was I prepared for some of the stuff that happened in college? No, because I wasn't taught. Like, I need to find another word other than like, my senior year, I took work study. You would think that class would have taught me about balancing a checkbook and all that great stuff. Nope. You would think that class taught me how to write a resume, a cover letter. Nope. What did that class teach me? It taught me to go to work. That's what it taught me. Because we were responsible for going to work every day and creating a senior portfolio at the end of the year. And let me tell you how I know that class was not beneficial. Because I don't remember a darn thing we did in there. And that's not to say I didn't pay attention, because I can tell you what I learned in other classes. I don't know. I feel like the school system is, I don't want to say a scam, but because learning is great. Learning is fundamental. Yes, we learn some great assets and tools in school. But a lot of it was just, in my opinion, again, this is my opinion, filler information. It was filler information. My favorite subject, my favorite class in school when I was in high school was LSN government, local, state, and national government. And that class was taught by, he was a ex-cop who wanted to teach government because he realized that a lot of people did not know what they should have known, like their rights, like their Miranda rights. I know my Miranda rights. I know the court cases. So I love that class. He made that class so fun. It was phenomenal. So that was a really cool class because that class taught you about life. It didn't teach you filler information. It taught you what you needed to know, which was great. The worst class I feel like I had when I was in school was gym. And I hated gym. Gym is not a safe space in schools, because gym class, or PE, whatever you want to call it, it's a space where a bunch of bullies grow. Gym is, it's just not a safe space. Gym teachers are, the ones I had, were not understanding, especially if they're men, which I really don't agree with having male gym teachers for females, just because they don't seem like they have a care in the world when it comes to the female body. So if you're someone who deals with very terrible cycles like I do, like I have a really bad cycle. I know that's probably TMI for the internet, but whatever, that's real life. We can't talk about real life. That's a problem. And I would have to have excuse notes from my doctor for when I couldn't do certain activities. What I mean by that is that we played basketball and soccer, like we did sports like that in my gym, in my school. There were some days where I couldn't do that because most of the time I couldn't walk. That's how bad my cycles were. I couldn't walk. I would experience headaches. I would be nauseous and vomiting. I had very, very bad cycle. And they're never understanding of that. And you know what all of them like to say? Even when I got to college, oh, the exercise will help that. Sir, how am I supposed to exercise this pain away when I feel like I'm about to pass out on your gym floor and die? Make that make sense. They're not like, oh, you're just being dramatic. You're saying that because you and I have different genitalia between our legs. That's how you're able to say that. And see, that's what I mean about them being insensitive. It's like, look, you're a male, don't talk to me. Because you are never going to understand what I'm going through when it comes to that. And the locker room, ugh, I hated being in the locker room in gym because, like I said, it just breeds bullies. You have girls who want to laugh at you because you're underdeveloped or you're overdeveloped or you're too skinny or you're too fat. And it's like, we all just grow a pair and grow up. And I think the problem was I was just too mature. And what I mean by that, not mature in body development, but mature in my headspace because the way I was raised. Some of the stuff always seemed juvenile and just childish to me. Then you get, oh, you're better than us. No, I'm not an idiot. And I know that's probably rude to say, but it's like, no, I'm just a little bit more wiser than you. And I don't think the jokes you're cracking are funny. They're actually causing more harm than good. But to each his own. And people like, if you could ever do, if you can go back in time and do high school again, would you? No. Are you crazy? Man, people like to say high school is the best 4 years of your life. Whatever. College was the best 4 years of my life. Undergrad, because I can't even say college because they did my master's program. Undergrad was the best 4 years of my life. High school was horrible. Only because there were cliques and naysayers and it was just the most. What made high school fun for me was when I started joining all of these clubs. I was on broadcast club. I was on gospel choir, peer mediator. Oh, I love being a peer mediator, which is why I think I got into what's it called? Social work, counseling. I need to pause because I need a September, October, November, December. Okay, so I need 4 in that. Okay. Which is why I think I got into social work, because I love resolving conflicts. I love guiding the students through that process. So that was really fun to do. It gave me an outlet. It also got me out of class early. I know that's probably terrible to say, but it did. I'm just being honest. It got me out of class early. I think my best year of high school, well, I won't even say my best year. The calm year of high school I had was my senior year, because I was on a 2-hour, I was in school for 2 hours to take that work study course, and then I went to work. And then I was home. So, yeah. How did I space that out too? Okay. So I would love to know your thoughts on school. What was your least favorite subject? What was your favorite subject if you had one? What is something you wish you would have learned in school? What is something you could have lived without learning in school? If you had some, random filler courses, what were those? I would love to know what other states do. 'Cause I feel like in my state, it's kind of redundant, the classes we take. They're not really surprising classes unless you're in a uppity school, for lack of a better word. That's what I'm gonna call it. Unless you're one of them who are offering other classes like that, then yeah. So let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Who sings that song? I didn't figure out. I didn't figure out who sings that song. It's so funny because every time I put on Pandora, I hear it. And right now I'm drawing a blank. I think I only had, okay, my second favorite course, class, subject, whatever you want to call it, at my school was English 10. Only because, was it English 10 or 11? English 10. The teacher I had, she was phenomenal. I love her. I really wish I could find her. I cannot find her on Facebook. And I don't know if my previous school has her contact information. I'm not even sure if she's still alive. But she was a phenomenal teacher. She was very sweet. And you can tell she really cared about the students. You can always tell when teachers are there for a paycheck and when teachers are there because they care. And I know some people probably gonna be like, nah, blah, 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 whatever. I can see it. I saw it when I was a student, and I can see it now as a teacher. So, it's the truth. You can tell. I'm hoping this video will not be too long. I'm trying to make sure I'm cognizant of how long I'm on here with you guys, running my chops. Some days I may be giving you some tea, and some days I may not. Because I'm only going to be giving you tea when the tea comes to my head or when I feel like the tea is appropriate. Because some stuff I just think I should keep to myself. But y'all be having opinions on a lot of things. But, you know. But that's also why I say y'all should leave comments on what you would like me to talk about. Because if you give me the suggestion, then I can talk about it. Why you want to be all crooked? Look, you're doing the most right now. Sorry, I'm talking to the stickers. Don't judge me. Please don't judge me, 'cause I won't judge you. Is that how that song go? I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments. And y'all should know that song. I'm not gonna say the person's name because people be having their opinions about that too. Now, I don't need y'all coming for me in the comments. Okay, I just had to fix that because that was bothering me. Sometimes things like this will bother me and then sometimes it won't. It just depends. It depends. It depends. Y'all, I'm so excited for school to start. I'm very excited. I'm very excited for what this year holds for everyone. I'm hoping it is a better year than the past school year, even though the school year wasn't terrible for me. I know it was for other people, and I'm so sorry about that. But like I said in a previous video, I just looked at this as a period of adjustment. We all go through adjustments in life. So the way I tackle adjustments is different from other people. And I take everything with a grain of salt. I take life day by day. Sometimes I take life minute by minute, to be honest. And I always try to find the positive in things and figure out what you can do better. Like, I feel like this was, I think I said that already in another video too. This is a learning curve for schools and the educational system. That y'all have some flaws. Y'all are not 100% perfect. And that there's not one way of learning and that there's not one way of teaching. So get on the ball game, update your equipment, update your skills, update your resources, because you never know what's gonna happen. If your school was to burn down, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna function? How are you gonna teach? No, it shouldn't have took a global pandemic for schools to figure out how to work online. You shouldn't have to wait till something like this happens. You should always have a plan B. Heck, you should have a plan C. I never only have a plan A or B in any aspect of my life. Never have and I never will. Because anything can happen. And I've learned that. Ooh, that's so cute. Okay. I like it. It's adorable. Y'all liking this so far? Okay, so now we need to, so I'm going to start assignments in September. Like I've been done with the other spreads. We're going to start everything in September. We're not going to start anything in August. So we have September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. And I do need a May because they will be having some assignments then. It won't end like the other assignments, so we do need a May. Okay. Cool beans. Now we need to put down the months of the year. And actually, what did I just do with those? I literally just had those. Do you ever just have something in your possession and then you misplace it? Like, make that make sense? Okay, here it is. So, we are going to do, and I do have some months of the year scripts. I know you guys saw a while back that I unboxed with pause and plans, but I don't want to use that for this because those are so cute. And y'all, look what I did. I put May right here. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's pull that up. Are you gonna come out? Please come out. Okay. So since I already have this in my hand, I'm gonna flip to the back. And we are going to lay down May. Okay. So we're just gonna start from the back. So tell me, what is one thing you are looking forward to this school year? And one thing you're not looking forward to this school year? Whether you're a teacher, parent, student, whatever form of capacity you work in the school system. Or if you don't work in the school system, like I said, if you're a parent or a student. I'm looking forward to seeing the beautiful and handsome faces of the students. What I am not looking forward to is the unknown. And what I mean by that is, you know, whether or not we're going to be in school some, not in school some, whether we are really going to be 100% face-to-face, whether we're going to be hybrid or completely online. It's just the unknown. And I don't like the unknown of anything in general. So just the unknown is what I'm least excited about. I'm very excited to see the kids' faces. I'm excited to see the teachers. So that's one thing that was really hard this school year, was building a relationship and a rapport with the students. Even though I felt like I did do it, but I would like to do it in person. You know what I mean? December. Okay, January. Awesome. Look at that. That is nice. I'm so proud of myself. I know y'all probably like, Nation, you do this every spread, but I am really, really proud of myself on this spread. I don't know, we might have to do a favorites video. Y'all don't have to let me know which one's your favorite so far, but I am in love with this. So here's the front. Here is the back. And you know what? Ooh. Okay. I think what I'm going to do, because I still have not put these away yet, guys. I am at some point put these in my sticker album book, but at the time I'm filming this video, it's not in the book just because I don't feel like it. I have some stickers in here. There are some cute decor stickers. Are these my decor stickers? Yeah, these like the icons and all that. Okay. I was looking right in the wrong part, but I'm not. It's just in the back. Okay. This is gonna be stuck in. I want to put these books. Wouldn't it be cute to put these books? Or these books. I need to figure out what I can use these calculators for. So if you can give me an idea of what they use these calculators for teaching related, I would love to be able to use those calculators. I just don't know what to use them for yet. Okay. I even like the reminder. I'm gonna have to figure out what they use those for. So the reminder stickers and the calculator stickers. Please give me some ideas on what I can use that for. I think I'm just gonna use these ones. These did come out of the teacher sticker book, I believe. Yes, it did. Okay, so it came out of the teacher sticker book. It came out of this one. It has been destashed, but it came out of that one. Okay. And I did a really great job of how I lined it up. These could have went up a little bit more, but that is okay. Let's see. I am loving this. Look at that. And then I have 3 books left. So let's see. I wonder if I can put plan across here. Let's see what that look like. Ooh, I like that. Okay, that's cute. That's cute. It matches the books. And I know y'all probably like, girl, this is a colorful spread. I want all of these to be colorful. I don't know why. I like it. I feel like school is colorful anyways, so why not make the spread colorful? At least school should be colorful. And what I mean by that is colorful as in joyful. Colors make me happy, so why not? Why not have a colorful spread? I am loving this. I kind of wish I would have put washi here on this black, but it is okay because it gives the pop of black in homework and on this washi strip a pop of color and the months of the year. So this is the front, guys. I may move this over. I may not. No, leave it alone, girl. Leave it alone. and this is the back. So I hope you enjoyed this spread. It's just gorgeous. So if you like this spread, if you like this video, please make sure you give me a thumbs up. That helps out my channel a lot. Also, don't forget to leave a comment in the comment box of anything we talked about today or any suggestions. Don't forget to share this video. Turn on those post notification bell so you can know every time I upload a new video. And if you are not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. We have fun over here with Tea with Naysha. You may get some tea every now and then, or you just may hear me randomly talk throughout a video or have a song in the background. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.